Please, I'm begging you, press 2. Please, please do it, please. Alright, y'all ready for Metroid Other M? I know nothing about this game, so... Now loading. Now loading. Loading is now complete. Well, I only read the first sentence, but DP says it's good, so I'm looking forward to this one now. Is that Samus? Oh, never mind. Is that Samus? Am I using a Wiimote and nunchuck?
Why am I still alive? The baby.
The baby. Wait, is this supposed to follow Super Metroid? Hold on. The baby. Yeah, is that good? Do we like that here?
Mother, time to go.
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste.
Yeah, that seems right.
The explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley, and the baby.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
Let's go next door.
Right, let's get started.
Are we doing a magical girl transformation?
Ready for a quick test, Samus? Let's start with a little warm-up. Try a charge beam for me. Sharp-looking charge beam, just the way I like it. Okay, morph ball now. Go ahead and drop some bombs. Okay, get out of morph ball mode and return to normal. Perfect, Samus. Alright, stand in the middle of the room.
I expected this to be a 2D game since it was played with sideways Wiimote. It's going to be 3D with a sideways Wiimote?
From there, kick climb to work your way up. Just like that, Samus. Let's invite some of your pals. Okay, looking good. Let's check your reaction time.
No thanks.
Here comes some beams. Dodge them. Okay, those are the moves I remember. Nice. Remember how that feels. Next, how about a missile test?
Yeah, how about it?
Use concentration to replenish your missile supply. One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
Press and hold B
Your
to
pesky
look.
buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
Shut up, dork! Press and hold B to look around.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking.
If you speak again, I swear to God.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh? Why not say hello with a missile? Looks like you ticked him off. The rest is all you. Looks like he's had enough of your missiles. So you plan to just sit there when something grabs you? Look, if you just stand there, you're gonna lose sight of your buddy. Don't think those missiles are doing much good anymore. Instead of just standing there,
How do I get range? Like, do I have the ability to move around still?
You're gonna lose sight of your buddy. Okay, looking good. Instead of just standing there, how about trying to get some range? Samus, now's your chance.
Press the direction pad toward a downed enemy while pressing 1.
Quick, finish it.
Is there a button to pop out of this screen that I'm not seeing? Oh, I have to stop playing this. God damn it.
Your buddy's just flopping around.
I'm being punished because my pointer controls are a little weird.
Try using a power bomb.
So wait,
This area is well fortified.
this was a sideways Wiimote game that they expected you to just like rapidly point the Wiimote at the screen to do shit?
What are you doing? Unleash that thing. Allow adequate room around you during power bomb. All right, Samus. That's it for the test. Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I might need to
I wondered
change
if this
a
too
few of
was
my
a result of
settings.
the power the baby gave me.
Right. You're doing the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
Motion input point recenter
Not
shoulder
even a
R.
fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never. The finality of it struck me once again. Mission completed. The planet Zebes was annihilated, and all Metroids were exterminated. A simple report, almost dull even, but it felt momentous to me.
Okay, that might work for my needs.
I don't know how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way. And people's
Alright, sorry, I was
recollections of
changing all
Metroids
my
and
settings.
space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities. Nothing more than a faded memory. Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Baby's Cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Yo, that's the title!
Federation, huh?
Well, the title's also Other M, which if you put the M at the beginning, it's Mother. So. What a bizarre control scheme. It's hard to make it clear how weird this control scheme is.
Ah, fancy meeting you here, princess. Remember me?
No.
Anthony.
There's only one person who calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic
Yeah, it's hitching a
Federation
little bit
Army.
on my emulator.
And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Commander, we're all prepped.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
Uh-huh.
The missile knows where it is
Yo,
at all
Sharpers.
times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By
Look at the gift
subtracting where it
subs.
is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a
We're all
position where
Bubsy
it
on this
wasn't,
blessed
it
day.
now is. Consequently, the position where it is
Adam hadn't
now
authorized
the
it.
position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't.
Yo, thank you so much, Sharfers. Samus has decided not to use bombs or missiles until Adam authorizes it. Adam has not yet authorized the use of bombs. You know what? That's good. That's smart. Sorry, I'm still getting the hang of... Hello? Sorry, shitter's full. The bathroom. Dicey. Welcome, Dicey and Dicey Raiders. Adam had not yet authorized the use of bombs. I should have known. That's on me for thinking that I had agency. What a gaffe.
Never give up.
Yo, Nakarashi, thank you so much for the resub. The baby. Stand on the platform to save the game. Uh-oh.
He's dead. Someone or something attacked him.
The baby.
Get away from me!
That Lyle guy ain't right.
It was obvious that there was some pervasive danger throughout the facility. I didn't know what had brought Adam here, but I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety.
Hey Adam, can I use my bombs?
Clearly,
And missiles?
The facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why I've...
They're coming out of the wall! Right, stay calm.
Uh-oh. It won't allow me out of this view.
This ain't good. Nothing's working. Listen up. Freeze guns authorized.
Did it just lock me into that view? Am I misunderstanding?
Damn it. I'm authorizing missile use.
Okay. Okay. Okay, man. I'm dead. You don't have to... You don't gotta keep going, man.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing. And Samus, you attack the frozen spot.
Oh my god. It's like the most frustrating... Oh my god. Yeah, I refilled my missiles.
Samus, looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission, but I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so.
I hate this man.
Any objections, lady?
The
Yes?
thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around, but he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate. My thumbs down was a twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken. And beyond that, I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me. Adam knows my past.
What?
And he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure. When I rebelled against him, I knew I could get away with it. And his paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him. I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know.
Never give up. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather
This
all
game's
the information we
unbelievably
can.
dumb already.
One is to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all-pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with the explosives. Gotcha. Maurice, you cover Sector 2. Repair any equipment you come across.
Affirmative.
Anthony, you're Sector 3. I'll leave it to you to decide whether plasma guns are called for.
All right.
James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Got it.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget to check in regularly via navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running. Looks like your comm system is still functional. Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly.
Okay.
You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials.
Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then.
I want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I'd been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer. Having received mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events.
We gotta get you some self-respect.
Understood, Adam. No objections, of course.
Samus, head for the system management room.
I'm not pointing toward the screen. Am I using an actual Wiimote? No. Cowards won't let me use a power bomb. Unbelievable. I really don't want to play with a real Wiimote because the control scheme in this game, as proposed, sounds god-awful, but man, it's really pissing me off right now. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, a missile tank gives you one more missile. I mean, the missiles are, like, free to recharge, so I understand why they've been nerfed a bit, but Jesus Christ. Yes, based on what I've seen so far of this story, I would also describe its story as legendarily bad. That feels like a really fair assessment.
Samus, go through the hatch on your right and head towards Sector 1. Lyle went ahead to secure a route to a facility of interest. I'll leave you to survey Sector 1.
Can't wall jump here? That makes sense. It makes sense that wall jumping would be something you can only do once in a while, not a skill that you actually can take advantage of. Well, well, well. My nosiness was rewarded. Oh God. I'm not pointing at the screen, man. Why is it like... Okay. I know. I'm legally not allowed to use those.
This elevator is bound for Sector 1.
Boop 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 boop.
Warning is
Boop
now in
boop
effect
boop
in
boop.
Sector 1. Please avoid traveling alone and remain armed. Stay alert to your surroundings at all times.
I just really struggling with the controls. As almost certainly a me problem, but like it currently doesn't feel good to play. I may have to switch to actual, like a real Wiimote, because I think trying to make sense of this through an emulated controller is proving to be too difficult. How did I change weapons? I've forgotten how to, like... When you're locked on, it will become missiles, okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm not pointing at the screen. Let me go. God damn it. I'm trying to get it to agree with me that I'm not pointing at the screen. I don't... Like, as janky as my setup is, and as annoyed as I'm getting by it, I feel like if I had to actually do this with a Wiimote, where I had to, like, swap the way I was holding it constantly in battle, I think that would piss me off 10 times more. Cool. "12 missiles, baby. Everything's coming up author blues." Breeding room.
The large cage-like booth looked like something had been raised in it. And in one corner was the miserable form of a researcher's corpse. This victim hadn't sustained the same injuries. The dead I'd seen had been torn apart by something large. This one had been attacked by a different type of creature.
Man, the most dangerous game.
This creature had wrought, I felt something in the air, the presence of a dark intelligence.
Why is this game impossible to control? I'm gonna have to switch to a Wiimote. I know I've said it several times. Fine. What a pain in my ass. Pardon me while I relearn this entire game. Actually, considering the nature of this game and having to swap control styles, I probably should put on the wrist strap. And I need my emotional support pillow. Oh, I'm locked out of there now? Is there another door here I'm not seeing? It claims this door is open to me. But it's not. Yeah, but I don't really see what my path forward is at the moment. It's got to be something in here, then. That's probably good. That's probably good and normal. I don't see why I'll regret doing that. Oh. That's what it wants me to do. Okay, I figured it out because I'm very smart and have never struggled with anything. It's hole time for you, Samus. Why did my Wiimote disconnect? I don't believe you're low on batteries. Are you low on batteries? Might be low on batteries. Let's see. I can replace these batteries if I need to, but... Okay. So maybe these batteries are dead? Give me a second, I gotta grab batteries. This is the other reason why I really hate playing with an actual Wiimote, is that I don't have to worry about this with my controller plugged in. Is it just not pairing now? Because now it has batteries, and it seems to be... powered on, but... suddenly it's not connecting to Dolphin or something. Yo, Gilder. My Wiimote died on me, and I'm trying to figure out if it's an easy fix or not. Yeah, we're playing Other M, and, please pair with my controller. It's right here. It wants to be connected. Oh. Yeah, you can set up events. I'll show you how to do it later if you'd like me to. I'm about to be real mad at this. I might have to go back to my controller setup as bad as it was, because my Wiimote is suddenly, like, not wanting to participate today. I do not know what's wrong with it. I think it's just the Wiimote dying. It's gotta just be the Wiimote dying. Do I have another Wiimote around here somewhere? I probably do. For sure. For sure. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the controller setup and make the best of it, I think. I'm just too annoyed with my... I'm too annoyed to figure out the Wiimote situation. I think that Wiimote might be dying. I think that I would have to go hunt down another Wiimote. I probably got one in a bin somewhere. Sky's probably got one in a bin somewhere. I'm just not gonna deal with it. I'm just too annoyed to deal with it. Sorry. My apologies. A better, less annoyed Author Blues could troubleshoot this. He is unfortunately taking the day off. What is... Oh, suddenly it... What is this little freak? He's very cute. I love him. What a weirdo.
Samus, proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your next destination is a little further ahead.
Brother, you don't want any of this smoke. confused. It's temporary? It really is a shame that this game has so many different problems. Because it's quite pretty. I mean, I'd vibe with this game for sure. Yeah, I'm not carrying water for this one. I do not plan to later change my opinion and say that this one is good, actually. This one has, wumbo problems. I don't know what that matters to me. Okay, the guy got himself stuck in the elevator, so... Oh, nope, he got himself unstuck. Alright, see you, man. I'm not pointing at the screen, man. This game sucks aggressively. Like, all the Prime games came before this. Right? So they had a working familiarity with how good games could be made. Oh, the shitter.
Can I grab you anything while not?
Water?
Okay. This is a trash game?
Other M?
You play this is trash?
Metroid Other M.
Never seen it.
Yes, it is.
But I see Samus and
Metroid Other M.
Okay. I'm getting your water.
Thank you. You're very sweet. Am I not allowed to, like, open the door, or... Oh, okay. You just gotta go to the door and open it. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is widely regarded as a terrible game.
I saw Samus and I'm like, oh, you finished your trash early.
No, they've made bad Metroid games.
Well, I know Metroid 2 is bad, but...
Metroid 2 is not bad. Metroid 2 is weird.
All the classic 2 games were bad. Your chat's funny. Anyways. I hope you're doing well.
I'm playing Other M, so...
Hi, Isa.
Am I going to beat Other M? No. Not if I can help it. Uh-oh. Well, better luck next time. Well, that guy ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Super missile. Not on this budget. Now, is it on fire for a good reason? Everything's on fire for an amazing reason. Why is it? Stop doing that. Is there something else I'm supposed to do here that I'm missing? Okay. I don't have that. Guess I probably didn't really want to do that. It's not on fire anymore. Damn, I'm lousy with missiles right now. Okay, nothing to worry about there. Right? That probably won't come up again. Trying to get it to let me do concentration to restore some but I can't. Oh, because I'm not that low. There's still another E-tank. Super missile? Power bomb. Well, Adam has not approved that. Yo, like that. Orb. Defeat the FG-1000s in Sector 1 without firing any missiles. You got it, boss. I'm the best at this video game. No one ever done it like me. No one ever done it like me. Can I convince you to stop thinking that I'm facing the screen when I'm not? I was trying to play with a actual Wiimote, but my Wiimote was dying. So I'm playing with a PS5 controller that uses gyro to like emulate the idea of pointing at the screen, but it's really being fickle at the moment. I'll put it that way. They just instant grab. Yeah, I give it my best shot. Yo, Zick, thank you so much for the raid. Already missed the bouncer. Yeah. Now that was a game of all time. Yeah, I feel like my takeaway so far from the combat has been that once I understand what it's asking me to do, I just gotta press the buttons in the right order. It's not like with a video game where you know, have to like practice it and demonstrate some greater proficiency. Really should have killed this guy. I mean, just shooting this guy didn't seem to be working, but I can't get a fucking minute to try to target him, because, like, targeting requires you to stand in place for a minute. Okay, so it was just shoot him a lot. It wasn't just shoot him a bunch, it was shoot him a lot. There's a big difference between shoot him a bunch and shoot him a lot. Oh, cool. A brand new weird fuck-off monster appeared. It's kind of an interesting way to do this. I assume it's trying to show me that there's like a spot on the wall that's kind of broken. Maybe now if I... Yeah, because like when it's broken it does that. So it's trying to show me via this environmental cue that now if I go back, turn off the machine, no, nothing? Well, it was fun for a moment considering that they might have put in a cool thing. Oh? Never mind, I'm a genius. Smartest man. Smartest to ever do it. Yo, Bad Game Hall of Fame, welcome! We're playing Other M, a game famously loved by everyone. Silver Surfer on the nest. Jeezy crazy. Is that good? What thing are you wanting me to see? It is frankly really annoying when it does this. It is so stupid. I think I'm locked in first-person mode. This is what happens when I just stop pointing at the screen. If it wants me to spot something, why doesn't it, like, make that possible? It's the only thing moving on the screen, usually. Has there been something moving on the screen that I don't see? Oh, I don't know that I even saw these grubs before. I can't get it to stop thinking I'm pointing at the screen. What a cool control scheme what an awesome hell I've created for myself out here. Yeah, it's true. I'm like pressing the button to move and it's like, nah. There are times where the game just does not let me control Samus, and it's not a control scheme issue. It is something with the game.
Can you use this money?
Unleash your maternal instincts and take care of the balky baby dog in Shamrock. Other S.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm very focused on the bullshit that's happening to me. Yeah, cool, man. You decide for me who I'm gonna target. I'm literally trying to turn my aim, but no, you let me know, huh?
Here, have money.
My favorite fighting game on the SNES was Maternal Instinct.
Oh, did I at some point charge my beam? Cool. Whatever.
Some creatures use the powers of others to capture their prey. Watching this disgusting beast, I felt as though it was feeding off my power as well. At the same time, a thought crossed my mind. That howl I heard earlier, could this creature have been the source?
Could it?
Samus, head to the biosphere test area in your current sector. There should be some important information about this facility in that exam center. The other members are en route. Quickly, go meet them there.
I did it. I walked through a door. And then it said, congratulations on walking through that door. Do you want to press it again, or nope? Okay. I got so many missile tanks, the missiles are coming out of my ears. Oh, now we got a water section? Now you know this shit's a real Metroid. I gotta be honest, there's just like a lot about this game that's not fun. Like, I just feel like they weren't terribly invested in making a fun game. Please. Right. There's a mechanic for that in this game. Uh-huh. Oh, there's a second one? That's cool. There's a third one. Is there another one? I don't see another one. Whew. Why am I missing that jump? I'm just holding up. Am I running into something? What are we doing here, boss? I have no sense of what it wants me to do here. Oh, wall jump. I've like forgotten wall jumping was an option. Thank you. I had forgotten about wall jumping. I mean, I think I'm trying to get to there, but... Yeah, I know that.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't.
Okay, maybe it starts at that tree over. Thank you so much, Otterfiend. Ooh, it's... I think there's platforms low enough. Yeah, on this tree. Okay. I think that gets us there. Bubsy. Shit, they got a weird little guy here? I'm trying to get out of the... Never didn't have it. Ugh. I'm gonna go wash my face and grab a snack. I'll be back. I just need like a break from this. At first I was like, I don't speak Portuguese, and then by the end of it I realized I don't think he does either.
Yeah, we found that piano nobody ever has sexual thoughts about. Alright, cool.
I will not be shamed.
I will shame you. We need to bring back shaming. There's
I'm the normal one
allowing...
here.
Yeah,
I got ground pound. Okay.
There's your ground pound.
This is some really fascinating questions for me, because presumably the reason why charm only works on the opposite gender is to represent the, you know, heteronormative, like, only boys are gonna like girls. Does that mean every monster is horny for humans? Actually, don't answer that. I just realized I don't actually want to know the answer to that. That's really funny. Anyway, let's use this opportunity to look at our notes. So, my notes say that I head back to the forest where... Here. Right after saving the Schomburg's deer. Well, that path needs to be open anyway. And it needs to be open before I can go to the Genesis tree, right? So sorry. I don't know what made me do that. As soon as I did, I was like, that's not a good look.
Here we go!
So it took one of my tall mountain stars, and that's pretty much it, in order to place it in... They're right. They're right and they should say it. Joke's on you, I'm very stupid. Those are upside down. That means I fall through. Oh! I can't even get ahead of them. The trolls are happening with too much density. I can't even get ahead of the trolls. I'm sorry, that made me jump. What? Y'all saw that too, right? Y'all saw that? Yo, Dicey, why do they call it a Nuven when you oven the cold food out hot eat the food? I bet you want to be saved, don't you? Pick up a Bible. Alright, I gotta bang Maple right in the middle so that she's not right next to all of her good stuff.
What are you looking at?
The door?
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
The door?
What are you looking at?
Door?
What are you looking at?
The door?
What are you looking at?
The door?
What are you looking at?
The door?
What are you looking at?
I guess nothing.
What are you looking at?
Sorry. I'm not like other girls. I eat glass. My machine did almost summon Satan a few times. That's true. I need you to understand, Mickey does not have this look of fear on his face because he's afraid of dying. Mickey does not fear death. Mickey knows that his sins are going to take him to hell, and that's what he fears. I'm sorry, I just saw the message. He's wet for an amazing reason. Is that something I don't... Is that... He's wet... What? Furry? It's a furry? Okay. I would like for all furries to start using the term friend of Anubis. Oh, hi, I'm back. I think I hate this game. I'm gonna play this for a little bit more, and then I will feel comfortable having experienced the amount of other M that a person should be forced to experience in their life. Do I hate it more or less than Secret Rings? Oh god, that's tough. I think if... Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's tough. I think I dislike this more. But they're like for different reasons. If it was the only Metroid game ever made, would I like it more? Probably not. In fact, if it were the only Metroid game ever made, I might like it less. Because I'm giving it the time of day because I like Metroid. But the whack control scheme for this game, just in general, is hard to come up with an excuse for. I mean, at this point it's just kind of a running bit around here that I play a game that's bad and then I say how much I like it. And I want it to be clear that when I say that, I mean it. I'm not just like pretending to like things because it's funny. But we have hit 2 real snags this year in dashing through trash. Sonic and the Secret Rings and Other M are... If anything, I don't think they're receiving enough hate. I think that I think the world has gone too easy on those games. The Hog was one of my favorite nights we've had. It was so cheesy and fun in a good way. I mean, it was bad, but like, not frustrating like these two games. I struggle to understand how its image could have been rehabilitated in such a way to have earned a 79 on Metacritic. Not that I have any respect for Metacritic or Rotten Tomatoes or platforms like that, but I just... It's because there's too many motherfuckers out there like me who have to, you know, have to like everything or something. I don't know. Like, if you told me that the majority of the reviews that brought the Metacritic score up to a 79% or 79 was people who did not actually play the game or didn't play very much of it, I would believe that wholeheartedly. Because I started out this thinking, oh, it's not that bad. I mean, it's a little weird, but like, I could get used to it. And the more the game throws at me, the more I realize, no. It's actually bad. It's just bad. It just is. I mean, I don't think I have to fight this guy, and for that reason, I'm out. If the game tells me otherwise, I'll change. Oh, fuck. That door's not green. I've seen green before, and that ain't green. I think the world has evolved beyond the need for other M. I usually don't buy into people who make a big fuss out of story because I think that a lot of times debates about whether or not a story is good or bad has more to do with personal preference than whether or not a story is actually bad. But from what I've seen so far, this game is revolutionizing my outlook on whether or not story critique is valid. A 100%. 100%, Armagarn. 100%. If they had had the nunchuck and they had a button for you to go into first person mode so you could just hold it and let go, that's all it would take. That's all it would take. Because I have found that the larger gameplay, when I'm able to distract myself from the fact that all of the controls suck ass, when I look at the larger gameplay, I think it's doing cool things. The story sucks. And I know a lot of people say the word objectively and they don't know what the word objectively means. I mean objectively the story is bad. But I think the gameplay has potential up until the point where you're forced to actually play it. Anyway, it's a pet peeve of mine when a streamer just spends an entire stream saying how much they hate the thing that they're doing. So I'm not going to do that, but I just wanted to register my complaint. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, earlier, people brought up the idea of, like, could you make a hack of this game that would fix all that stuff? And that was mentioned again just now. The thought popped into my head for a moment that, like, oh, I bet you could essentially prime hack this game, right? You could do the equivalent of prime hack. And then I realized, like, the reason why they made prime hack for Metroid Prime was because Metroid Prime games are good, and people wanted them to be better. But if you make the controls in this game playable, what do you have at that point? What is left? Yeah, like, then what? You're more efficiently taking in the story at that point? I don't know. I still haven't played Dread, so I can't answer that question. But I believe that I believe that you know enough to know that your vision is probably correct. Yeah. I think that's the one thing that a more cohesive control scheme would have to work around. Am I supposed to be doing something with this? This is like prominently, but like when I went into visor mode, it's nothing. No? Okay. I'm going tank mode. Oh, I'm locked in here now? Okay. Oh yeah, I have no intentions of finishing this game on stream. I want you to know, and I mean this so sincerely, that when I turn off this game at the end of tonight's stream, this will probably be the last time I ever see Other M. And I'm personally comfortable with that. Something I could scan down there had to be real far away from it to see it. I see. Okay, cool. Cool. Conspicuous, I'm not allowed to jump down.
Hey, Samus. Where's Lyle?
Looks like he's late. Huh?
Hey. The CPU seems to have self-destructed. The central system is broken into parts, but I think I might be able to restore it. Let's try.
Yo, whack attack. 7, 7, 7.
Like the CEO said, there might be some pretty crucial
Welcome, Lack.
information hidden here.
What were you up to?
Well, while Maurice here is working his magic, the rest of us should search this building. Am I right?
Got it.
Well, welcome everyone to Other M. I'm Author Blues, and unfortunately, I'm the one playing Other M.
A princess.
No, you wouldn't have, Lack. That tells me that you've never played this before, and that tells me everything I need to know. We have fun around here. Yes, I'm in the middle of my, well, no, at the end of my yearly Dashing Through Trash marathon, where we play a bunch of terrible video games. And, as fate would have it, this year I bit the bullet and finally gave Other M a shot. And I'm filled with regret. Why am I doing this? Because I make poor decisions. Ooh. Uh-oh. Won't let me touch it. See, now that's weird, because I'm pretty sure Nox would have played this before. But if Nox had played this before, he wouldn't say that, so... That's why you're smarter than me, Gilder. Whoa! We doing bubble in here? We doing bubbles? Love that for me. I've given it some real thought since the question was asked, and I do think this is the worst game I've played all month. In a month where I've played Sonic and the Secret Rings. That could just be the recency bias, but... Okay, so don't scan his junk. They don't want me scanning his junk. Oh. The Galactic Federation?
Adam, are you seeing this? It is Zebesian, but it's been cybernetically enhanced. What is this thing?
I don't know. Continue your investigation.
I think he knows. That's the voice of a guy who knows. This man's a knower. I'm prepared to call my shot. I'm never going to find out because I will not be beating this game. But I'm going to call my shot. That man knows. He is a knower.
This bottle ship is under management of the Galactic Federation. In these facilities, life forms from each planet have been raised and researched as possible bioweapons. Site manager and development director, Dr. Madeline Bergman.
Adam,
Was the Galactic Federation experimenting with bioweapons?
Looks like it.
Use of bioweapons is strictly prohibited.
Of course it is. What's happened here is illegal.
Who is Madeline Bergman?
Must be the person in charge here. Is that all you've got?
I didn't need to press Adam about it any further. I knew his mind. Not only was he a strong opponent of bioweapons, he was against the use of living things for unnecessary reasons, period. Life, no matter what form it takes as it's born into this often cruel universe, should not be tampered with. That was Adam's philosophy. In bringing the infant Metroid back, I did something that I know would have gone against his convictions. And though I might have been left alone, it was a clear and blatant violation of protocol.
Uh-huh.
I wondered what Adam thought of me. Out of nowhere, I suddenly found myself concerned with his opinion again.
I've almost gotten it completely restored. But I'll bet they've protected this thing with a seriously sophisticated security system. If I can't get past it, James, that'll be where you come in.
Leave it to me. Shouldn't be a problem to hack into this thing. I mean, it might tell us what exactly was going on here. Looks like this might take some time now.
Uh-huh.
Madeline might still be somewhere in this building. Keep scouting for more intel. Let's go.
I'm listening to a bunch of guys who aren't Samus talk. This is why I think they've lost the plot. I do not give a solitary care about Adam or Jackal or Beefcake or any of those guys. Their opinions are irrelevant to me.
Okay, now that I have a little more time, tell me what's so shitty about this game.
Well, this is it, so...
This?
Yeah.
Like, this is what's shitty, or this is the end?
No, I mean, this is what's shitty about it. Are you does this look like you would have fun playing this? Also, it has this really annoying mechanic. If I were playing with a Wiimote, you'd be able to see.
Yeah.
But usually you play like this in a 3D game.
Right.
But then you can go into first-person mode by changing your grip to this, and you're expected to do that rapidly in combat.
Oh, yeah, in combat that does kind of suck. So you can't move around like you would be able to in Prime?
Not really. I mean, yeah, sorta, but not really, no.
I mean, this is better for someone like me that gets motion sick, though.
Well, don't worry, it's got plenty on the table for you as a person who gets motion sick. There's going to be lots there for you to get sick of.
Oh.
You want me to look up? Is there something up here? Hey, friends.
Anyways, I'll take a look on the other thing. I was just curious while I was here.
Yeah.
Get back!
I want all the soldiers to evacuate this area. Samus, your orders are to take care of all enemy targets.
Samus!
Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Here? Want me here? No? Want me here? Can I go back to being able to run around now, please? This looks like a Phantasy Star Online boss. You know, it looks like the sort of thing you'd see in that game, not any specific boss. Okay. How many times are we gonna do this, buddy? How many times do you want to do? Like, I get the picture, man. I had to run out of missiles. That's... Sorry I picked up all those missile tanks. My apologies for succeeding.
You okay, princess? I wanted to give you some cover earlier, but this thing takes forever to charge. I'll save the next shot for you. Not that you'll need it.
Hey! Come over here!
What's up?
Lyle's down. He looks like a pile of rags. What's gotta happen to a guy to make him look like that?
Well, it wants me to spot something once again. I did not see that Toad started a blind playthrough of Alana. Hey, is that my friend from earlier?
An empty shell.
Looks like that monster from earlier infiltrated Sector 3. Samus, follow it.
It was clear that the Galactic Federation was developing bioweapons on the bottle ship. I wonder if Adam came here knowing that. Regardless, I knew I had to talk to the person in charge.
Regardless.
Bergman. Of course, she would have to be alive in order for me to do that.
That does help.
Samus, start by searching areas you can access with your current equipment. We'll determine weapon and equipment authorization after we get a better understanding of the situation.
I imagine none of that'll come up. Well, I got eaten, so... I mean, that's how I would summarize it. God, I hope I find that bug. Am I stupid? I feel like I'm probably just stupid. Okay, so like if I take another step, I die. How did I survive that time? I did the dodge input? Fuck off. Not you. Fuck off. I'm sorry. There's really nothing I can do. Newbie's cooler than I am. He has seniority. That's wild that just spamming the dodge input was all you had to do there. I mean, or timing it, but we all know I wasn't going to do that. Every time I see the game go into a cinematic, I'm just going to start spamming dodge inputs. Yep, yep, yep. Cool, a normal video game.
beam won't have any impact on the enemies around here. Samus, use your ice beam.
Whoa, you can't just tell me to use my ice beam. Be dead now! I don't wish for you to be alive anymore. Uh-huh.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Alright, I think I'm tapping out of Other M. I gave it some thought. I said, what should I do? And I decided the answer is not playing any more Other M. I feel like I have made such a brand for myself around just liking everything that it feels so weird to me when I cannot think of a single nice thing to say about a game. It is a demoralizing experience. Yeah, the problem is I think it's actually a very pretty game. I think it's, like, I think it looks nice. I think that the experience of interacting with it on any level ruins it entirely. I'm good. I'm good on Other M.